Following President Obama's sentiments and coming out against gay marriage, it seems Miss California is now paying for it. And straight men everywhere are thanking God. A website called thedirty.com, which I like to check out when I'm in my vegetable garden, has posted a nearly nude photo of Miss California, Carrie Prejean. And while Carrie calls it an attempt to mock her religious faith, I call it super awesome times 12. In a statement, the gorgeous gal says, quote, "Recently, photos taken of me as a teenager have been released surreptitiously to a tabloid website that openly mocks me for my Christian faith. I am not perfect and I will never claim to be, but these attacks on me who speak in defense of traditional marriage are intolerant and offensive." Can I see the picture again? Yeah, I agree with every damn thing she just said, and I have no idea what she just said. Pageant Prejean says she's a Christian and a model, and this is what models do. They pose for pictures, including lingerie photos. Does that work for you?
Well, I just think the pageants are so hypocritical. I mean, they demand that these women parade around in these swimsuits so they can decide whether or not they're worthy of scholarships. And you've got this, like, ugly, pimply girl who's so smart she's going to find a cure for cancer someday, but she has to pay for her own school because she's not pretty enough to go to school for free. I mean, it's just so hypocritical.
That is true. They actually grave by the wrong curve.
If she is so smart, why did an ugly, pimply girl buy some Clearasil?
Everyone knows that doesn't work. It's Accutane. That's a real success story. Hey, Stephen, thedirty.com calls this picture an indiscretion, but it's nowhere near indiscreet enough, is it?
You know, I would have to agree with you on that. Carrie, if you are watching this, I support you in that I believe marriage is between one man and one woman, more specifically, this man, you be the woman. But I do have to say that I think this is another example of the left attacking a conservative for falling short of her standards simply because they hold themselves to no standards at all whatsoever. And, you know, it's a typical spectator pointing to the high jumper who misses his mark, and we're not going to land a perfect Fosbury flop every time, but that doesn't mean we should lower the bar.
Exactly. Hey, Rick, let's face it, posting these photos isn't going to hurt this lady at all. It's going to help her career.
Well, first of all, I want to say she's wrong. She is perfect.
Yes, she is.
And second of all, these photos were taken pre-boob job. They wasted $10,000 because she was just fine. Also, I would like to say, Greg, if I may, it's amazing what passes for a good girl these days.
It is true, and you have daughters, so are you worried at all? It seems like it's now okay.
Go back to him being worried about his daughter.
Why was that?
No, I was going to say that it's now acceptable to take pictures of yourself, racy, not racy, whatever. So
I hope they know better.
Yes, exactly. That's what I was getting at, Bill.
Thank you.
All right. New York Times, I'm sure you're happy to see this young woman's faith made fun of. You agnostic little creep.
Greg, I guess I'm just happy it's only words you're putting in my mouth, you godless heathen. But I have to say, I feel bad for this wonderful angel about how she was forced to take this solicit picture. And that was and also 3 months ago, she was forced to take those free boob jobs that the pageant gave her. She's not a hypocrite at all. See what I'm trying to say here, Greg? By the way, that photo was not taken when she was young, as she claims, because that clearly is a boob job in that photo.
I disagree. I think that was natural. It's hard
used
to
to
tell,
work at a lad mag. I know you're lying.
No. I hate arguing with this paper. Bill, if you're trying to make fun of someone, posting a photo of them looking hot is actually pretty stupid.
I would agree with that, but I would debate whether or not she indeed looks hot. I saw a lot of flaws in that pic.
Oh, please.
Yes, there are many areas that could have been more airbrushed than they were.
Oh, you are absolutely right.
I saw a mole, Greg, that I did not like.
What is wrong with a mole?
PAB, you know what's interesting about this is we all remember...
Where's the mole? I didn't see it.
Yeah, you want to go back and look.
The mole was the other guy I had photographing the front.
No, PAB, no one remembers who replaced Vanessa Williams. So this could have been... I have a theory that this could have all been planned by her, that she's actually an evil, hot genius.
Oh, absolutely. She is getting the last word. You're right. I have no idea who won that year, but we'll always remember Vanessa Williams, and she seems to have done quite well for herself. But I just hate the idea that these pageants are now actually creating this political litmus test. You know, they're going to ask them how they feel about the flat tax and the stimulus bill, and then if you don't fit their political profile, you can't win the beauty pageant?
Yeah. The only thing is, so I just don't want to know I don't want to know anything. Well, any of their beliefs. I don't care. It's just show me that picture again, and I'm happy. Stephen, last word to you. Has anyone ever tried to mock your beliefs by posting topless photos of you online? And if so, could you tell me where?
Yes, Bill Schultz on his Twitter page.
Oh, really? Why am I not surprised? Bill, you need to control yourself. We need to keep these guests.
I feel like this whole segment was just you showing how heterosexual you are and pro-Christian. That's the only reason we're talking about this. Look how hot she is. I respect her beliefs.
Exactly. All right, from topless fun to Air Force One. The latter